hanging with a guy who like 17, nigga ain't rapping. Like, so I'm 13, spending the night at his house watching what he doing, while the other 13-year-olds probably at home playing the game. Like I was in a trap house somewhere,
Right.
you know?
Do you think you'll ever like sh allow cameras in? Like really show more?
I want to get to that level because I'm trying to take my career and like
This nigga
over the
sounds smart as
past couple
hell.
years, I had to go into this transition of like baby, you're an artist instead of like I'm a street nigga and I rap or like it's to the point where I'm at now. Like, you ain't a street nigga. Like you're a whole rapper and like this is the rapper lifestyle.
But have you honestly 100% converted your brain to that?
Not 100, but like 70.
But it's still some ethics and morals that still linger.
It's just because I just knew that longer than I knew this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But eventually, it's gonna be that I've been out of the streets longer than I was in the streets. So now, like I'm going and making that transition now because it's like
It's just me or y'all can tell this nigga actually a street nigga. Like actually fur.
now it's like, I'm still tied to the streets. I'm always gonna be like, that's where I come from. That's where my people at. Like I ain't rich enough to take care of everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's always gonna be a part of me. But I just had to put in my mindset that this other part of me. But at first it was like I damn near was reluctant to accept that.
Right.
You feel me? Because I always thought rappers and shit was corny as hell. Like all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a rapper. Like
Because it felt like a gimmick.
it always
looked
felt
like
like
a
a gimmick. You know what I'm saying?
With that being your mindset, what made you say, I'm gonna try this?
Everybody told me to try it.
Yeah.
That was more of a thing. So even the first time,
This nigga said he had goddamn 6 figures before rap.
when I first got out of prison,
Why though? Did you look like a rapper? Did you act like why were people telling you to try?
because like our rappers really just rap about like the street life.
Right.
Then I was like a young nigga, 15, 16, 17, really living like that. From the swag, I always knew the swag because I always hung with the dope boys. They create the swag. You know what I'm saying? They make what's cool. I always knew what kind of cars to drive. I always knew the girls to go at. Like I already had the whole rapper lifestyle. I just didn't rap.
So I'm curious. A question I hop on here is I'm curious, and I kind of feel like I know what you're gonna say. But what would you say? What is something or some things that you aren't good at?
Shit, opening up to people,
And is that you saying publicly? Or you saying women? Or are you saying just in general?
just publicly, even in general. You know what I'm saying? Like it take a lot for me to open up.
And why is that?
Just cause of like the way I'm used to living. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, like a secret society.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just to be open was just always just that ain't what you do.
And do you think your past life has made your trust in your current life extremely like timid?
Extremely, extremely. But I think it's for the good though.
And do you think that makes you have what we're talking about? What you saying, opening up? Does that bring struggles in personal relationships?
In a way, yes. And I mean like personal relationships. Cause I only could think of a girl. I don't want to be opening up to no nigga anyway.
No, we talking about. I'm
like
talking
even
about,
my friends, like I can open up to my friends,
Right.
cause like
But can you fully though? Like can you?
to a certain extent, I can.
Hold on, let me put my phone on the charger. Hold on.
Open up to him this much. I can open up to him this much. It's like to a certain extent because I still got that street mentality of like, you can't show a nigga where you weak at. That's where they beat you at. That's how I think and how I live.
Which is kind of crazy if these are your friends.
Yeah, even friends. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like humans, period. Whether we friends or not, it's like if you show somebody your weaknesses, that's what they play on.
Yeah.
Whether they your friends or not, whether they do it, it's like, I don't even know if that's just a part of human nature or what, but like, I study that type shit, and that's what I see. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I think about the love songs that you have, and all of them are like kind of like good love songs, or like they're like
I'm a lover boy.
That's crazy. He kinda true. You know what I'm saying? Showing weak spots and shit. I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking, but yeah.
right, but you don't,
Y'all get me.
but you don't have any like, oh, you broke my heart love songs, like, oh,
Cause like even if I get the times when I have got my heart broken, it wasn't a break me down. It's like build me up heartbreak. It's like I take all my bad and scribe with it
so when do you feel stuff? If
all
it's
the time. You know what I'm saying? But I wear my feelings on my sleeve.
No. You break my heart. You gonna know you did, bitch. On photograph. Be that.
You know?
But I thought wearing your feelings on your sleeve mean you show them.
Hell no, you wearing your feelings in your heart. It's like wearing them on my sleeve, meaning like
So then you
it's,
can
it's
see them.
nah, meaning like it's detached from my body, like it's on the outskirt. My feelings on my sleeve, meaning like I can brush them off. You know?
Right. Almost. So I mean, almost like you don't feel nothing.
But I do though. You know what I'm saying? It's just I got a crazy way of showing it.
On phone on, don't let the motherfucker see you. Don't let the motherfucker see you heartbroken on photograph. Make they ass think shit. We don't give a fuck.
Based on
Really do though.
how I had to live. And that could fuck me up in relationships and shit, but I'd rather it be like that. I do got girls like, damn, you don't open up and like how I'm supposed to know if you don't. But it's like, shit, that's what I gotta take. Cause even like with the girls, shit, if I be vulnerable to you and I open up to you, it's inevitable. Like that's what you're gonna use against me. It's just the hand rule of thumb down there. You know what I'm saying? Whether she tried to, whether she intent to, like that's what it's gonna turn into. If I tell you where I'm weak at, or if I show you my vulnerabilities, that's why you're gonna play it when it's time to play on them.
Yeah. And do you think in your head without even trying to think like, I don't know how long this gonna last, or already think like this got a time limit on it, so I can't tell you, I can't go be this open because I probably
Yeah, I'm knowing you talk to 10 other niggas.
right.
But I can't be telling you my business. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna open up to you.
Right.
Even if I thought you was only talking to me, like you talk to your friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, on the phone all day. Girl, let me tell you.
You talk to you.
Mama.
So that's why it's like it always been like a,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like a mafia with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't speak on certain shit because the only way people don't be able to speak on it is if you don't speak on it.
So then who do you talk to? You have a therapist?
I got a couple guys who I can open up to, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying, like, my homie in LA, my big homie in LA, one of the older dudes, you know what I'm saying? I never say his name, but everybody know him and shit. Ooh, I could talk to him about a lot of stuff just cause he's not even in my world.
Right.
But I couldn't talk to you about K Rich, cause you in K Rich world. You know what I'm saying? I only could talk to you about something that you will never intertwine with, or you don't know nothing about, or nothing. So I can open up to you about that. As far as if it's something that I know you know about, or
Got a personal connection to.
you got a personal connection to, it's gonna be hard for me to open up to it because I don't know how things could go.
Right.
But if you like and what I feel about a therapist is like,
They don't know nothing.
I feel like therapists are everyday people. You know what I'm saying? Before I sit down with a therapist, I gotta ask them a question. You know what I'm saying? How your life going? You know what I'm saying? How your relationship?
This nigga, bro.
Like, what's your relationship status? How you and your kids? Cause it's everybody people.
Right.
Whether you went to school to be a therapist or you went to, like, I don't really believe in that. And I know they always like, the black man don't believe in therapy, but I do believe in therapy. I just got my own way of therapy. I'm not going to sit down and talk to nobody who I gotta pay, but shit, man, my grandma, we might could walk around the house 10 times and talk about different stuff, you know what I'm saying? Or, man, damn, we might could be in the car for 3 hours and talk about different stuff, but it'd be different stuff with different people, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess that,
And the majority of things I keep barred up, you know what I'm saying?
which can't be healthy,
Sure, it's not healthy.
but that's just, I guess,
It's
what
just
you
the way
are.
it is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who you can vent to in prison, in jail, sitting in a cell by yourself. You can vent to your roommate. Well, what about them times you in there by yourself? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, prison had formed me. Like, God already knew I was gonna be in this position. That's why He sent me there to learn and like to learn them tactics and learn certain traits. Cause I need them in my today's life.
You can't just think just because that's the what you were given that's how it has to be. Like,
How else would it be?
I mean, you can all, just like you said, you're changing your ways of being in the street to, like, the longer that you're out, the longer that your brain starts to shift mechanisms.
Right.
Or even like maybe it's no way you can.
There's
say,
nothing in me that want to be vulnerable or just open up. Like they
you
ain't
said that you were trying to be.
far as like letting them in on my life.
Right.
Like seeing more and shit, but just far as me just opening up to somebody,
No thanks.
I don't see it.
Fair enough.
I do it, yeah. Every now and then I find a girl who like cool. I ain't gonna open all the way up, but I feel like I could talk. You know what I'm saying? I could talk a little bit more, and sometimes that do help me out. But it's still always this thing of I can't never tell too many people too much because I am already open. Meaning like I'm a celebrity, like I'm already a public figure.
But yes, but you're not open. You are a public figure, as far as your likeness,
Right.
But as far as your life and you as a person, I don't think you're open. Which I don't think is a bad thing. I think that we all move a certain way. I don't think you owe anyone anything about who you are as a person. I think that people love you and probably would maybe love
Got motherfucking one camera right there, one camera right there, and a kid right there.
you a lot
Not that matter or anything. I was just peeping the scenery. You know what I'm saying?
more if they actually.
And that's
do
the
a lot
part.
of
That's the
things.
part what make me want to open up because I feel like if you already love me for this, if I open up, I feel like you'll love me even more. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's shifting me to be on a opening up level. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that like if people did understand me better, it'll be all gravy. Cause like now, even like a song, me and the guys could be listening to a song, or not even the guy. Me and somebody else could be listening to you. Me and you could be listening to a song, and you will never understand
You
one
can't
part.
say like I'm not one of the guys.
For sure. So just say like anybody. If they listening to a song, they can hear me say the song 10 times and don't get it. Then I might f- around and break it down to them. They're like, damn.
Right.
You feel me? Like, oh, that's what you saying.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, I can't get them too much and they don't even understand where I'm going with it.
Right.
I gotta like dumb it down and bring my fans with me. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit I go through in the last 2-3 years, nobody in the world don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't just rap about it and expect them to understand. But I had to get to that level. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't
Damn.
understand what you're saying, but I'm trying to.
Like far
Mike
as
was
like,
that low? Why y'all ain't say
I'll just
that?
give you like a prime example versus like if I had been open and telling you everything I do, not everything, but majority what I do for a year without dropping music, but I still was letting you know when I drop the music, you're gonna be looking for everything I was showing you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything I was telling you is like I brought you on a journey. It's like I can't go on a journey without my fans.
Right.
And I ain't look at it like that at first.
But you don't think that if you did them both, it would give more insight?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
saying like if I let
Okay.
them more in on the journey,
Absolutely, yes.
when I do say certain stuff and I do move in certain ways, like you already understand that.
That was what my
Hey,
next
y'all
question
see how
was.
that nigga was looking for his posh? Or did I start this motherfucker early enough? That nigga was scrambling for that posh.
Actually,
Oh God.
going to be because
motherfucker.
it's interesting because it's not like you're not emotionally intelligent. It's not like you don't know what you're thinking or what you're feeling. You just feel that you just don't trust anyone with that information.
For sure.
So I mean, if that's the case, then I mean, I guess you probably, your take on marriage is probably like no, huh? Because marriage is a big jump. That's like, I mean, that's sharing finances, that's sharing emotions.
That's why I ain't sharing my finances.
Oh, so if you even thought about marriage, instantly it's prenup.
I don't even prenups, like, and now young people don't even be knowing, like, prenups don't mean that. It's no thing that you can marry a woman and then she don't get nothing. It's ways for her to get something regardless.
So
Even once y'all get married.
so you
Man, I'll give a girl
I disagree with marriage too, on folks. She dead.
$10 million ring,
We together. How about that?
$10 million wedding, no paperwork. That's my offer.
So I mean, so we not
I
married.
vowed to death do us part. We married.
Just no
No paperwork. You know? And that could change when I get
No
older, but I
paperwork.
don't really see that.
because it's just a sheet of paper.
No, it's not just a sheet of paper. It's something that actually stands. And if we sign it and all that, now we got to go through the worst of it. And I'm not thinking of the worst ever, but I still got to think of that type of
What
stuff.
about if you, God forbid, go back to prison and then you can't see her because you're not?
I wouldn't give a damn. Yeah,
And what if you're in the hospital and you can't see her?
I
Then?
wouldn't give a damn, man.
Okay.
Thank God I'm blessed. I got mama and sisters.
Right.
I got people that care for me and love me who gonna be with me with or without.
Right.
I don't want to put that much into my spouse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Only because I done seen the worst of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of stuff, and I'm just not learning. Like I'm traumatized. You know? So like I'm traumatized for marriage. You know what I'm saying? And I done seen it go good. Both of my grandparents married to their second husband 50 years. 40 years, 50 years.
Second.
You know what I'm saying? Both of them second. Well, I don't even know if they was. Well, I know for a fact my mama was married to their daddy. But by the time I was born, she had a whole new husband.
Okay.
And then my grandma on my daddy's side is not, my granddaddy is not my daddy, real daddy. But he the only granddaddy I know. By the time I was born, my grandma was already married to him for 50 years.
Still now.
So I seen people
love.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen.
That's a different time period, though.
But
man.
that's also what I was just about to say.
Yeah,
but that was like a different time period.
I think it's
from
extinct now. That kind of.
You know what I'm saying?
It's different.
Like, it's different for various reasons. You know what I'm saying? We got the internet main one.
Terrible.
You know what I'm saying? That's the main reason why it's different.
Accessibility.
Too much accessibility.
And we're superstars, so it makes
You're a
it
superstar. You got accessibility, and you got people who like, you got this whole, you got like so much negativity and devilish shit in the world. Like even back then, my uncle them, they got 8 families. They don't even know about each other.
Right.
Now you can't have 2 girlfriends.
No, because everything is socially connected.
Everything's socially connected. It's easy to get in contact with Yachty or make Yachty see something that he don't want to see or don't need to see or somehow trying to hide.
Anything.
Press of a button, it could get there.
And people want you to see now. You
know
know
what I'm saying?
People, because people aren't, even the people close aren't exactly in our position, so they like that extra clicks or those extra likes or this blog posting something about them connecting towards us because it's bringing them more followers or whatever the case may be.
Definitely.
So really it ain't even got to be on you. It could be someone completely, totally different. That's what I'll be telling people, man. It's so important.
That shit got 50 more minutes, y'all. I ain't gonna be able to watch that whole thing on photograph. Shit. That was my first reaction video. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and holla at me.